himself getting passed by multiple cars, as I mentioned earlier on, so knew off in a very precarious situation, but he often finds himself in these places. He doesn't qualify as well as he races.
Up front they are getting with Lee Aberdeen and Luca Varani, not very far apart at all here, but I just want to see how Alistair Haight deals with Marcello Kessler coming around the old hairpin.
I would say it's not the best decision they've ever made, just not having done that under the safety car, really.
Yeah, they're taking their pit stop strategies from Ferrari lately or something. What's going on?
In turn one, just too much gas on them, too much feet on the down pedal, and unfortunately he's dropped all the way down the order, but Philip Hammer is out in front by an 8.91 seconds. Dan Michael is a wall there, sir. And definitely doesn't want to be hitting that earlier on as well.
Difficult, the understeer is in the dirty air through that final corner because it's such a long corner and you get dragged off into the grass very easily. He'll have the slipstream down towards the chicane. Peterson was briefly alongside, but that slipstream has saved him and kept him in third.
Yeah, Varani now lost a little bit of time to Aberdeen, about half a second. Peterson is Pike's pushed Morton forward up ahead. He's got out of line. Is now Pike going to have a go at Werrell? Don't push him off. He's in the championship fight. Jack Werrell chasing down Carl Jacklin. Further down, Rob Williams and Chris Barnes.
Sensational run outside line now though for the heavy braking zone. Around the outside goes the Audi R8.
Look how much Miller's come back into play. Exactly. Miller's still such up. He's not on second and change. All of a sudden Miller's back in play.
Moving on to the back end of Phil Jocelyn. So there's been a lot of movers and shakers in this first 2 laps here for race.
Absolutely serious racing league. Everybody's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's all about the entertainment. So I hope everybody is enjoying themselves out there in the chat. We know that Ron is been enjoying himself watching. The Burger King machines off into the grass a little bit there. Is that really bunching up now?
going down.
Does he have it? Medeiros is going to get it. He's on the outside line though, going into the fastest corner on the circuit. Surely this can't work.
Dominic Ligner has got a sensational run outside line now though for the heavy braking zone. Around the outside goes the Audi R8.
Look how much Miller's caught back into play. Exactly. Miller's still such up. He's not on second and change. All of a sudden, Miller's back in play.
Can Barry do it? Big Barry's going to do it. Big Barry!
Well, as the song says, she just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. Tonight, we're welcome visitors from all around the world again as you flew your way into the Sydney Harbour and then headed west about 3 hours to drive and discover your first Vegemite sandwich. And if that bite that you tried of Australia was salty and spready and but if you want to finish, pay the check and head home after. It's all about the hundreds and thousands of creatures of the outback, dangerous that will kill you. The mountain, because it always delivers, and it delivers down under. Welcome along to the SR8 America's Mount Panorama. And what a round 9 it will be. I am the Biggles. I just survived a bat attack, but trust me, Dan is here to help me out through this one. Dan, how are you?
I'm very good, Biggles. Yeah, we were just in the green room for the people who don't know. This is stuff that goes on behind the scenes, and Biggles saw a bat. Now the first reaction was, "Oh my god, it's happening." Then his second reaction was, "Let me make a picture." Then his third reaction was, "Oh my god, let's get this thing out of here." And then his fourth reaction was like, "Okay, it's out. I'm fine."
Yeah, and with the screaming at the same time as well, too. You trust me, I'm not worried about snakes, spiders, and all the other dangerous creatures. I got this little bat in here, and trust me, this bat looks like it's Batman on steroids or something like that anyway. Top of the mountains patiently are waiting for many of these victims to be, that have to bring maximum commitment and bravery in the hope that this will be their time to conquer the almighty mountain, isn't it? Speed, precision, concentration. CJ out there will be the one to help you with the guts that you need to find your way around this grueling track there, as the practice session will be ending. And then, lay your cards down, my friend, in the outback of Australia, because this is where it's going to come down to right now. Qualifying coming up soon there.
We had the Americas a little bit earlier on. Championship leader Tim Birdie was not there. So Jürgen Frank and Adam Isaacson could do what they did best. And they made a spectacle of it. It went all the way down to Forest Elbow on the last lap, where Jürgen Frank managed to hit the wall, and that stopped him at having a shot at victory. Adam Isaacson was victorious over Jürgen Frank in P2, and Arturis Gondelis in P3. Arturis is someone I do not see today. However, we do have Manuel Solorzano, David Unger, Johnny Hamby, Mateus Moraes, Scotty Gallagher, Joel Jacklin, Charles Crossage, Base. Okay, with us 8 drivers in total. Timer has just ticked over into qualifying. Let's see, Biggles, what these drivers will be able to put down. The quicker you can get out, the better. And it seems like Johnny at the moment, first one out.
Yeah, exactly. I think Scotty has maybe during the backyard. Scotty G. Callan, of course, he knows all about what's going to happen here in the mountain here for the SR8 Americas, and it is conquering the mountain. It's a long lap, tricky corners, the dipper, go up and down. CJ knows all about it. So there's 8 drivers, of course. You know what? They're scared, my friend. A, some of them got denied their visa applications coming in Australia. B, they did not want to battle with the bats and spiders. And just like that, as Johnny tried to make his way up and down. Just like that, isn't it? I'm telling you, this is a hard track to conquer. But if you do it, it's going to feel damn good, doesn't it, Dan?
Well, that was a unicum. He spun that car. Did not hit anything, I think. However, rear wing does seem to be a little bit bent. Don't know how he managed that and not managed to bend anything else on the rear of that car. anyways, I don't think he hit anything during that spin, which is quite unique. It doesn't happen a lot, especially if you spin up or down the mountain. But Scotty Galligan, let's talk about him for a second here, Biggles, because he is on home turf. And in the European one, he did not disappoint. He gained 8 positions in the European one, and Johnny Hamby is going to come to a stop. Going to park on the side of the road, and he's going to go again, feeling that might have picked up some damage there through that spin. They were Charles Grosseed in the Hot Wheels livery car. But Scotty Galligan up a position in the European race earlier on today. So he did really well there. And he's going to look to do more of the same here on Mount Panorama Bathurst in the American ones. 8 drivers in total. So if he gains 8th position again, then